position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And he's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adapting. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the timing just a hair off. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Canty. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's off. Wide open spaces. At the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's high. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley. Probably the most dominant.
Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the right. Finds some room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really
job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing. And
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. And the catch and run into the end zone. finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Powers through the defender. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Auburn going to work with another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
Loss of 2. It's now third and goal.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, third and goal.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan.
Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Tremble. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Looking downfield on first down. He lets one fly deep. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long. Touchdown, Tennessee. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's #2. They better start playing some better defense. And #3 is coming soon.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Auburn, 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you get...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. The RPO fires quickly to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.